Sacramento Metro Real Estate Market. Folsom Market Update. Data is through January 31st, 2025. J. Emerson, Broker. DRE number 1788488. Emerson Real Estate. In this presentation, Lien Score, 10-year annual summary, inventory charts, multiple offers, volume, cumulative days on market, median price, housing affordability index, observations, caveats, definitions. Lien Score calculation. The variance between the current value of each data element and its short and long-term averages are calculated. Folsom, Lien Score, equals 1.9, leaning toward sellers. Of the 7 data elements tracked, 4 lean toward sellers, and 3 lean toward buyers. 10-year annual summary. This month. 10-year monthly average. Details. This month. How it ranks among the zip codes tracked. How it compares to average, high, and low. Inventory summary. This month. Effect on inventory. Plus. Minus. Equals. Reflects seasonality. Perspective. 10 years. Listing patterns. January 2025 was a seller's market in Folsom. Months of inventory equals 1.3. Last high was 3.2 in April 2020. Last low was 0.5 in April 2021. New listings equals 55 plus 53% month over month plus 10% year over year. Last high was 163 in May 2017. Last low was 25 in December 2015, which is 82% of its 10-year January average of 67. Pended Listings equals 55 plus 67% month over month minus 4% year over year. Last high was 120 in May 2018. Last low was 32 in December 2015, which is 106% of its 10-year January average of 52. Canceled listings equals 5 minus 62% month over month minus 50% year over year. Last high was 40 in June 2022. Last low was 1 in February 2021, which is 42% of its 10-year January average of 12. Sold listings equals 45 minus 22% month over month plus 55% year over year. Last high was 129 in June 2016. Last low was 29 in January 2024, which is 102% of its 10-year January average of 44. Number of offers equals 172, plus 67%, month over month, plus 149%, year over year. Last high was 454 in April 2021. Last low was 48 in February 2016, which is 190% of its 10-year January average of 90. Offers per sold listing equals 3.8. This cannot go below 1. High of 5.4. Average number of offers per sold listing in March 2021. Active listings equals 59, minus 6%, month over month, plus 9%, year over year. Last high was 207 in August 2015. Last low was 43 in January 2021, which is 77% of its 10-year January average of 77. Multiple offers 22 offers for 3 listings. $17.5 million offered for 3 listings. $15 million unrequited demand. Describing volume. 1 sale. Number of offers times sold price equals total offered. Assuming all offers received were the same price, minus sold price equals excess volume. Unrequited demand. Volume equals almost $37 million. Total offered equals $72 million. Excess volume equals $35 million. Unrequited demand. Last high offered was $333 million in April 2021. Last low offered was $19 million in January 2015. Cumulative days on market equals 54, plus 59%, month over month, minus 14%, year over year. Last high was 63 in January 2024. Last low was 8 in June 2021, which is plus 35% of its 10-year January average of 40. Median price equals $739,000, plus 1%, month over month, plus 8%, year over year. Last high was $850,000 in May 2022. Median price 12-month moving average equals $755,000. No change, month over month, plus 1%, year over year. Last high was $775,000 in July 2022. Median price momentum equals 0.7. Above 0, a buy signal. Last high was 20 in March 2022. Housing Affordability Index. Median price and mortgage rate. Render. Monthly payment. Therefore, to qualify for an 80% loan, the buyer's income needs to be qualifying income. Monthly payment cannot exceed 25% of monthly income, compared to median income. Renders. Housing Affordability Index. Mink over kink. Observations. Surveys: a sickness is still affecting our market. Demand, pended and sold, is showing life. New listings are springing but not yet sprung. mostly conventional loan borrowers. Lenders obviously have cash to lend and buyers are qualified. Median price momentum is indecisive. A flurry of offers were submitted this month. Almost halfway to 37 trillion. Doge, I applaud you. Add this to your payables. Caveats. The market doesn't care what we think about it. I am not a lawyer, and you have a right to seek one. All data is from Metrolist, entered by humans. All data excludes distressed sales, REO, short sale. Most data will be revised nominally next month. Number of offers was not collected before 2016. Momentum and 12 MMA are indicators for commodity investors applied to the real estate commodity. All calculations use math. Addresses are not provided for privacy reasons. Calculating volume requires major assumptions. I am interested in gaining your trust and business. But if you don't like Trump, you won't want to hire me. And I'm okay with that. Definitions. New house was exposed as a listing during this calendar month, when higher than averages, leans toward buyers, more selection. Pended listing went pending during this calendar month, when higher than averages, leans toward sellers, mine's next. Cancelled listing was cancelled or expired during this calendar month, when higher than averages, leans toward buyers, sellers are nervous. Sold listing was sold during this calendar month, when higher than averages, leans toward sellers, encouraged. Active listing is available at the end of this calendar month, when higher than averages, leans toward buyers, more selection. Cumulative days on market, total number of days listing is active before going pending and selling, when higher than averages, leans toward buyers, market aging. Median sales price, the median price of the sold listings, when higher than averages, leans toward sellers, Number of offers, the total number of offers received by the sold listings. Median price momentum. Thorn is the symbol used for momentum. Momentum can be understood as the persistency or trend in the direction of price changes. Median price 12-month moving average. Lean score. A proprietary calculation that depicts market favor at a phase level. M1 volume, the sold price of a single house. M2 volume, the sum of all sold prices of a single zip code in a month. M3 volume, the unaccepted offers of a single house times the sold price of that house, assumption here. M4 volume, sum of M2 and M3, potential. Note, a pended listing may have sold, may be back to active. Note, only new listings increase the supply of inventory. Your broker for life, J. Emerson. Emerson Real Estate.
By the way, I'm never too busy for your referrals.